Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Fallout 76 video on the channel. This week we've been getting a little bit of a look into the future update for Fallout 76, so without further kind of going into the video, here's a little warning: there will be spoilers throughout this video, so make sure we just kind of have that little bit of a heads up before we go any further. Now in this new update, one of the things I want to talk about is some of the new vendors that's meant to be coming in with it as well. There's 5 different ones that I've found so far, and they've got some pretty interesting stuff available, so I want to share it with you. Now I did briefly mention one of these in a previous video on the channel where I basically did a kind of overview of what's coming in with this new update. If you want to check that out, I'll link it above, but for now guys, we're going to dive straight in. So if you enjoy the video, don't forget to click on that like button, and if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. Let's dive straight in. Alright guys, the first vendor available will be just found outside the Nuke Arcade, and you can find her over around here, hiding behind this lovely thing. And this is Chloe the Clown. So if you go on to trade with Chloe the Clown, you'll find some different items. First of all, it's going to be the paddle ball. Now this is a weapon which we could get before from Camden Park doing the dailies down there, but it was quite a grind to get to it, and some people didn't actually know that you could even get it. On top of that as well, if you scroll through, you can pick up some of the plans as well that you can see here. They are like 1,000 caps, but this is something which I found really interesting for the fact of, usually in all the like DLCs and stuff that we get in Fallout 76, everything tends to come in behind a new kind of currency, or you've got to earn it from doing the new events or something like that. So basically the idea behind Chloe the Clown is she's meant to just be a kind of robot that goes flying around selling stuff to the kids, like usually when there would be kids back in the day before the war kind of all kicked off. So that's why she sells balloons as well as the paddle ball, because obviously the paddle ball is a kind of in-game kind of toy to some degree. Now the second vendor I want to talk about is a one called Betty Hill. Now Betty Hill can be found just up the hill from where the Wild West Showdown is, just here to the right of where the Tunnel of Love is. And if you go up to Betty Hill, you should be able to find a few different items up for sale. So first of all, the main ones I want to talk about is some new different outfits that you can pick up. So here we go. This is another interesting one because as you can see here, this is one of the new outfits. It's a bottle and cappy jacket and jeans. It's kind of like a leather jacket with some jeans. There's also the Nuka-Cola jacket and jeans that you can see right here. There's also another Nuka World jacket and jeans, which is another similar type of style. This one's got orange sleeves on it though, so very kind of cool, kind of westerny type of outfits. There's also the western outfit as well as the western outfit and chaps, kind of killing off the lovely Pleasant Valley claim tickets, trying to grind out for that in there, but never mind. Now another interesting thing that she sells is this stuff here. So basically she's got a bunch of different food up for sale that you can see on this list, and a lot of it is new items. So if you scroll through it, you've got stuff like this, the Brahmin burgers, you've got a carnival pie that you can see there, dodgy looking thing with some foot on it. You've also got like some older ones like the cave cricket meat, the cotton candy's an old one, then you've got crispy cave cricket, you've got fried rat roach on a stick, and some of the more dodgy ones. Here's a gulper stuffed foot. I mean, I don't know who's going to be wanting to eat that thing. I'm sure it'll stink and taste dodgy, but yeah, it's a new item nonetheless. On top of that, we've also got the Nuka bottle dog, the Nuka dog. It's also got some other stuff like a rad rat steak, a rad scorpion kebab, which is a very interesting looking one, I think. I like the colour on that one. And then there's just a few others as well, like the Yao Guai pastry. Now I haven't noticed any kind of crazy buffs or anything from these things that you can get, as you can see in the kind of bottom of the center of the screen. Nothing kind of crazy, none that's saying like XP boost or anything like that as far as I could see. But if you've noticed anything which I may have missed, they do say carry weight, but when you click on it, it says 0. So I don't know what that does, but yeah, if you've noticed anything that I haven't noticed, please let me know down in the comments. But as far as I can see, these are just some kind of quirky new foods added into the game. That's everything that Betty Hill sells. Sadly, she doesn't actually sell any new plans or anything like that, but there is a couple more vendors which we're going to go over, so let's go check them out. Now the third vendor on the list is going to be actually inside the Nuke Arcade. Now this is a pretty generic one that most people should know if you've played the PTS, and this is going to be what you can actually buy with the new currency. So as you can see there, I already have 44,000, and it's pretty easy to get them. So you can literally come in here, you can have a play around on the different machines. You've got this one here where you whack that with a melee weapon, it shoots up, gives you some score. You've got like a whack-a-mole. You've got this one over here where you shoot the target and the Nuka-Cola bottles rise to the top. And then over here you've got the Bandit Roundup, where basically the little things you'll go side to side. You've got to shoot them before they get to the other side, and each one of these will grant you some of the new currency. Now this new currency can be spent inside this prize terminal. There's these two here and there's also two towards the back. And in here they've got all sorts of different things. So prize 1, we've got a pipe pistol, 38 ammo, some paddle ball strings, boiled water, and an empty Nuka-Cola bottle. As you can see, it is prize what's it called again? Sorry, the prize level 1, so it's the lowest, the worst type of items that you can pick up. But as you go through the further levels, you'll start seeing some better items. So here we've got a goldfish in a bag, which is a camp item. You've got the Nuka World on Tour shirt. You've got the Nuka Kid snow globe, the Commie Whacker, the 10mm rounds, and a baseball grenade. Then if you go on to the next ones at level 3, you start seeing more exciting stuff like the Thirst Zapper, which is a weapon from Fallout 4, which is getting re-added in with this update. There's also the Nuka World on Tour jumpsuit, the weaponized Nuka-Cola ammo, the 45 ammo, and some arrows. Then we've got rank 4 coming in next, which you can see on screen now, and these are the Nuka World speakers, the Nuka-Lily plan, the weaponized quantum ammo, which can be used on the Thirst Zapper, which actually gives it some decent damage. The only thing is with it, it shoots very slowly. It only has 1 round per shot. You've also got the weaponized Nuka Cherry ammo, same thing. The Nuka Quantum Grenade you can buy for 8,000, and a Nuka Grenade, sorry, for 5,000. Now on the final level at rank 5, for the highest level of rewards, as you can see here, these ones are a little bit more expensive. These ones are 20,000 each. We've got the Bandit Roundup plan, we've got a plan for the Bottle Blaster, the plan for the Nuka Zapper Race, plan for a Whacker Commie, and a plan for the weaponized Nuka-Cola. Now up at number 4, just to help out with the dailies when you've got to kind of, or the weeklies even, where you've got to drink so many Nuka-Colas, they've added in this new vendor, which is just at the back. So just down there is where Chloe the Clown is, and at the back we've got these new vendors here, where you can come up and buy some Nuka-Colas. So you go on here, and you can have a choice of all of these different Nuka-Colas, including the new one, Nuka-Cola Twist. So pretty decent, pretty handy. There used to be a place in the White Springs. I think it got taken out, but I may be wrong. It might still be hiding in there somewhere, but I always get lost every time I go in there. But yeah, pretty handy if you want to complete the weeklies and you don't have any Nuka-Cola on you. Now the final vendor can be found just over here, and this is a first aid vendor. So you've got down here, that's where the Wild West Showdown is. You come up, and just over here you've got this tent, and inside this tent you've got this person over here, which is called Del Walsh. If you speak with them, you can just buy a bunch of different aid items, but sadly that is the only thing they sell. So this is the least exciting one, and that's why I saved it at the end, because they don't really sell anything exciting. You can, like I say, go buy some aid from them if you want, but as always with all vendors in Fallout 76, if you want to buy something like some Psycho, or maybe something a bit more useful, like maybe Great Mentats or bloody Berry Mentats is the more ideal one really. That's 72 caps for one. It's not really a good price, is it? But yeah, I just wanted to share that one with you as well, just to round up to 5, and I'd be missing it out if I didn't include it. But there you go guys, there is 5 new vendors coming in with Fallout 76 with the new update. For anyone wondering, it is planned to be coming at the end of November / start of December. I'm going to say more start of December, like maybe the first week or something like that. And yeah, there's lots of cool stuff to come in with it. So definitely looking forward to this one coming in. One of the massive things with this one as well, which I really wanted to point out and talk about, was the fact that they're adding in new outfits and stuff like that into vendors. Like I said earlier on, this is something that we have not seen since pretty much the start of the game, where they put in new outfits and stuff inside the vendors. So it's a really exciting thing to be put in there, and I think a lot of people will definitely be happy about it. The fact that it's not hidden behind some kind of grind or a kind of pay thing where you've got to go buy it with atoms or something like that. Anyways guys, let me know what you think about the vendors down in the comments, and I will catch you all in the next one. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to support the video and the channel by clicking on that like button, and if you're new around here, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, bye bye.